We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy sent out a bear indicator at 1:50 p.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support and trying to retest key resistance levels here in the after hours. But before we go ahead and break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned over at the Discord this morning. The home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot at 6:55 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up after the bell within an hour 120% plus. And you can now gain access to this as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area from Friday to today. And here we are back from the rip area to the dip area in today's volatility. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, back under a bull indicator here at the end of the day, but a bear indicator popped up in the first half in that tight consolidation at 530, broke through the support of 529 and came down to the support of 527, not that far off of where the bull indicator popped up on Friday, right at that 527.70 level, and broke back above it, and now there's a bull indicator dominating here at 528. Now, it isn't the only stock experiencing this volatility. You have the QQQ switching from a bear indicator to a bull indicator. Same thing with Tesla here, under a bear indicator, trying to come back up. No bull indicator just yet. I will be watching if it continues to dominate from that 177.80 level going into tomorrow. And then you have Apple here pushing downwards. It was the home run of the day all day today, but it did do a full transition from the rip area to the dip area. So I will be watching if a support can be found, right? And try to bring itself back up and cancel out that bear indicator from the 193.20 level. But it lasted with domination over the chart all day. If no bull indicator pops up, any move to the upside can quickly get canceled by that bear indicator dominating, and I will be watching that going into tomorrow. Then you have Netflix here, back under a bull indicator, canceling out that bear indicator, and that bull indicator popped up at 647. Up here, retesting key resistance levels that have been crucial and rejected multiple times so far up here at 650. Will it break going into tomorrow? That's what I'll be watching. It's going to be crucial to not ignore. Now, here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator on the 30-minute. When we zoom out and look at it on the 1 hour, you could see a bear indicator popped up at 529.50, and it canceled out that bull indicator, starting the momentum after doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area of bright green bars. It's back to red bars, trying to push up here in the after hours, and it's going to be crucial for it to get back above 530 and start to retest even higher resistance levels with strength, right? And having those inflows follow, which we're going to break and pull up in just a moment on these charts. Now, when we look at the 15-minute, we could see the volatility, a bull indicator popping back up in the after hours at 528.80, canceling out that bear indicator from up here at 530.75, and multiple rejections all day. Every single time it tried to get back above the 530.50 level. The closest it got in the after hours here is 530.35. So I will be watching really closely there, that 530.50 level going into tomorrow and the rest of these after hours. Now I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the SP 500 index, with outflows dominating all day into the open, crossing over and hitting lows down here of negative 2.34. And in the second half of the day, pulling back up and getting above the midpoint. Inflows are back above at 0.30 here on the 30-minute chart. And I will be watching this the rest of these after hours if it could hold and pull upwards. That's something to not ignore here on the 30-minute chart. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, those outflows dominated all day, but inflows are starting to pick up. And that's something to not ignore, as it's really close to the midpoint here and trying to push up. And to justify this move up so far, these inflows will need to cross to further support that strength, right? We want to see inflows follow so that strength could be supported and a possible bull indicator can pop up as well in the process to cancel out that bear indicator on the 1 hour chart. Now, when we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see how strong those inflows have crossed back up. You got that move up from 528.50 up to 530 so far, nearly $2, and that 530.50 level is going to be a crucial resistance that multiple times were rejected in the pre-market and into the open to go ahead and find support and justify any further move if these inflows continue pushing upwards and roll over into the 30-minute. That's something I will not ignore here in these charts. Now, the first support level I'll be watching if these outflows cross to the downside and further reflect weakness here on the 30-minute, bringing it down as well, crossing the midpoint and turning red, reflecting that weakness into these charts. It's going to be the 527 level, okay? That's a crucial area of support. If that gets broken through, then comes 525, and then I'll be watching 523. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to continue this staircase effect, break through the resistance of 530.50, roll the strength over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, pushing it upwards, cross those inflows on the 1 hour chart, and then the first resistance above 530.50 will then be 531.50, and then I'll be watching the 533 level. So in this tight range, these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. I would not ignore them. And the inflow versus outflows are really close to the midpoint here and back above on the 30-minute and 15-minute. But on the 1 hour, it is still below, and it needs to cross, guys, to justify any further move to the upside and have that strength backed up by the bigger picture. It needs those inflows to cross and continue to hold on the 30-minute and 15-minute, pushing upwards away from the midpoint. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.